Our school, Brighton Les Sands, is a school of approximately 850 students. The majority of our kids come from a non-English speaking background, although in most cases their English is fairly good. We have a very diverse population in terms of ethnicity, but in terms of socioeconomic as well. In terms of location, we're very, very lucky where we are located. We have access to beaches and local council parks that we're actually able to access for our sporting programs.
The different ways that I'm active at school is when I do fitness with my class. We also have competitive sport PWSA, which we compete against other schools. We also have other sports activities such as nippers down at Brighton Beach, softball, netball, swimming.
At school, on the oval, we play sports like soccer, cricket, touch football, and on the playground at recess, sometimes we play handball, basketball, tips.
I'm active in the playground, playing sport, using the basketball courts for basketball, using the netball courts for netball, running around the memorial field and playing tips.
The different ways I'm active at school is playing with my friends, training with my mates, having fun, doing fitness with my teachers on Thursdays. About PWSA sport, we have heaps of varieties of sport. We got OzTag, football, netball, that's for winter. Summer is softball and cricket.
Physical activity actually plays a really important part in our school. We have a number of different programs that we run. All classes throughout the school participate in a fundamental movement skills program, which we access through the curriculum support. And we participate in a crunch and sit program to promote the healthy eating side of sport as well. In terms of school sport, we have a kindergarten sport program which runs on a Wednesday, and years 1 to 6 have sport on a Friday. And we have a variety of sports that they can participate in. We have our competitive sport, which is our Primary School Sports Association, or PWSA sports, where students go out and compete against other schools in our area. That is traditionally for the better athlete, the better sports person. We also have a paid program where people come into our school and provide basketball, soccer skills, gymnastics. Throughout the year we'll also do dance programs, and there's a few different sports that, depending on demand, we put in place, and that is a paid program. We have a swimming program each Friday that can be accessed as a paid sport. And then we have our school sport program, which we have a variety of skills there that are promoted. At the moment, we are using a game-based approach to develop fundamental movement skills into gameplay and how they can use those fundamental movement skills to then hopefully move on to our PWSA teams.
One of the other things we do is we have our sport from year 1 to 6 on a Friday. Kindergarten run a separate sport program. That actually gives us more staff to be involved with sport, and it also enables us to utilise staff expertise across the whole school, because we do have staff that teach year 1 and year 2 who actually have expertise in a lot of the sports that we provide.
The main challenges we have here are travel times to and from PWSA and the cost involved with that. We need to put our students on a bus each Friday, and for some families where they've got students, a number of students participating in PWSA, paying for a bus for summer and winter PWSA sport, the cost can be rather restrictive. The other major problem we have is space. With a school of 850 kids, we only have one small piece of grass. We are lucky that we do have access to a council playing field next to us, but we are governed by weather. And if the council, they tend to have a one-out, all-out policy on their fields. So if one field is not in good condition, they will call the other ones out. So that is probably one of our biggest obstacles, is weather and the space when grounds are closed.
So this morning we went down to Brighton Beach, where we encourage students to participate in beach games as well as water activities. Beach games are there to encourage fitness, running around, playing around. We do games such as flag, stuck in the mud, running, relays, just getting them moving, getting them active. And in the water we do different activities to teach them or to improve their swimming, as well as being confident in the water. Our school promotes from a young age learning to swim, and we actually make it compulsory for our kindergarteners to participate in an intensive swimming program. We continue that program on through years 1 through to 6, but it's out of choice. The NIPIS program is an extension of this, where we take students down to participate and have fun and enjoy activities. It is a school program, so these are the students that have not made our representative teams that have been selected, but at the same time we want them to be achieving and improving and enjoying themselves. So in terms of programs, it's an extension from our Learn to Swim program. It's also, we do fundamental movement skills, little things. Running is a skill in itself. Hopping, we do all sorts of different skills in the water. It encourages the students to be active.
At our school we use a variety of resources. At the moment, every single class within the school is using the Fundamental Movement Skills program from the Curriculum Support website. Each class teacher has been given a lanyard with all of the cards for each fundamental movement skill. We've conducted professional development for all staff, showing them how to access the videos on the various fundamental movement skills, and each grade has been given a scope and sequence on what particular fundamental movement skill that grade will be focusing on for a year.
In our kindergarten program, we incorporate the fundamental movement skills. That is the basis of our physical education and sporting program. So we use the cue cards. Each teacher actually has a set of those skills on laminated cards which we carry on a lanyard, so that we can specifically teach those skills to the students through physical education and then incorporate those into the sports program. So that's really been an essential aspect of us developing a really quality program for the students, and also really has helped the teachers to learn to use the correct language when teaching those skills, and to have the visual cues for our students so that they can look at those skills and practice them. We've also taken part in the Premier's Sporting Challenge, and what we did with that is we used the grant that was provided through that initiative and purchased sports equipment so that the students have kits of equipment to use at lunchtime. So we have equipment now not only to use during our sports and physical education sessions, but also during lunchtime breaks. Each kindergarten class has a kit of equipment, which is balls, skipping ropes, bean bags, hoops, things like that. So it encourages them to continue that physical activity right through lunchtime. They can practice their skills, they can play games, and it's really good for their social skills as well. Well, our main aim is that students develop a positive attitude towards physical activity. We feel that if they develop that positive attitude and then combine that with developing those skills, that they're going to be able to carry that through their life, have a great attitude towards being physically active, and also have the skills necessary to participate in a wide range of sports and other physical activities.
I enjoy playing with my friends, just learning new skills. Playing sports. You lead other students by setting an example, and you help them and you encourage them, and you never put anyone down, and you show good respect for everyone. Yeah, just being a good role model.
I enjoy making new friends. I learn to take defeat and loss, and sportsmanship, cooperation, how to work as a team.
The benefits of physical activity, in my eyes, are priceless. It promotes a greater quality of life. The confidence in the kids, the health, the friendships they make, they really enjoy being active, and you can see it in them. And I think it makes a massive difference to students' lives.